said, hey, can I bomb a cigarette?
Well, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Great. Welcome to Small Town Big Gays, everybody. I forgot the rest of my intro. Welcome to Small Town Big Gays. We are the large homosexuals who are too big and too gay for how small of a town we live in. I'm Chance.
I'm Travis.
How are you? Oh, fuck. I forgot my tarot cards.
Yeah.
Damn it.
That's okay.
Yeah. Well, how are you?
Time. I'm good. How are you?
I'm great.
I'm a little sore today.
From what?
The gym.
Oh.
It was a leg day yesterday and it was pretty killer.
Leg days are the most fun, but also some of the most painful.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I'm a little sore today.
Would you
Good.
do squats? Trying to train up your weak ass?
Yep. I just did Kegels with a butthole.
Good.
So I just was squeezing my butt.
Good.
Yeah, that's all I did.
Have you ever seen, like, oh my God, there's this dude on TikTok who ties things to his dick and balls, or maybe just his balls,
Okay.
but then he, like, stands with one foot on, like, 2 stacks of books, and then has, like, these big weights, and then like, swings them back and forth, and he just goes, like, meow, meow, over and over again. But then sometimes he's often doing this wearing dresses too, which is just a side note. It's hilarious. He'll also like tie like a milk jug full of water to a string, and then he'll push it
Oh my God.
so it hits him in the balls, all while he's going meow meow
This sounds like your side of TikTok for sure,
meow meow.
and not my side.
I'll send
of
you some.
TikTok.
I'll send you some
Okay.
if I can find it.
I mean, I'll watch it. It sounds funny.
It's fucking bizarre. Dude's just like training his
balls.
balls to get hit really hard while saying meow meow for some reason.
I mean, good for him.
Whatever
Yeah.
floats your boat.
True.
I'm just confused if it's like a sexual thing or if it's
I would assume it's.
got to be, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, what's your weirdest sexual thing you do in the privacy of your own home?
I put on a dress and hang milk cartons from my balls. Probably the fact that I cross dress.
Yeah, that's
probably pretty weird.
That's probably the weirdest one. Oh, don't say that though. We'll get tagged on TikTok for hate speech
True.
again.
Yeah.
Fucking.
We should really give some actual hate speech then to really get blocked.
Yeah, you can start
I
directly into camera, please.
think all cross-dressers are disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
And I also hate fat people.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all.
Okay.
Those are my 2 biggest target audiences is cross-dressers and fat people.
Mm-hmm.
And if you combine them, fat cross-dressers, I hate them the most.
We're going to confuse people again because last time I posted the TikTok of you talking shit about fat people, someone was like, yeah, that's what we need is more internalized fat phobia.
Mm-hmm.
Bitch, it's a joke. And it's pretty externalized fat phobia, if you ask me.
Yeah. I'm pretty upfront with how much I hate myself. So, yeah. How do I say this? We'll save this for another day. It's maybe too controversial to talk about yet. But I do feel like I will be the type of person who gets skinny and then hates fat people.
I feel like that's pretty common from what I understand.
Not hate them, but I think it is I guess we could go into this, but it was not where I was planning. But I think it is definitely like, as being a bigger person, I understand food addiction and I understand the like struggle of, because I am a full-blown sugar addict. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
I fiend for it. So like I get it. And obviously like I understand how easy it is to gain weight and be that. But I think once you like take a stand or whatever that you're going to change that about you, like you do see the things that you need to change in your life to, I don't know what I'm talking about, but you understand it if you're a person who's struggled with weight and any type of thing. Like you obviously have to make changes. And so like it's frustrating to watch some guy on TikTok eat 50 ramen noodles for lunch and get winded while counting them.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's just like, okay, well, you're doing that to yourself,
Mm-hmm.
you know?
You're doing it to yourself for clout.
Yeah.
Just worse.
All right, maybe I should buy some ramen noodles.
You're right. Do it.
Just fuck it.
Do it.
Gain all the weight back.
Mm. I think what you should do, I was thinking about this on the drive over here. I think we should start a cult, but I think the easiest path to you starting a cult is to get skinny and then become like a fitness influencer, you know, former fatty, and then start the cult. So it starts out as really positive. I'm going to help you lose weight, and then you start taking all of their money and then
shaming them.
And then you start making them divorce their spouses if they have spouses. And then you pair them up with other members of the cult to fully control their lives. You make them cut off their families, give you all their money, and then you decide who you're going to murder.
Sure. I think I could easily do that. I would also like to start this episode off by apologizing for my hair last week.
What was wrong with it?
I took a blow dryer to it before the episode, and it just looked really crazy, and it looked like I had just woken up the whole episode, and so I just need to apologize for that. I don't know if it's any better today, but
I'm fairly certain you're the only person who noticed.
I don't know.
I'm fairly certain. It was not bad.
I think I'm going to cut my hair short tomorrow, though.
How short?
Like, pretty short. Like, I'm over this long hair right now.
This is long hair?
Yeah, this is long. This is super long.
You know, I had shoulder length hair in college.
Gross.
But I was also balding and thinning, so like it looked like really fucking ratty. I'll insert a picture right here if I remember when I'm editing, but it was rough.
I picture like that guy from the Rocky Horror Picture Show, the door guy.
Oh, it was kind of getting riffraff. If I had like dyed it blonde and let it go, then yeah, I would very much be riffraff.
Or Felicia Ashton. There's our Felicia mention. Our Felicia mention. So still not listening to the pod.
No,
but that's okay.
We'll get her one day.
She's just gonna binge it one day and just listen to all the shit.
And then be really upset with us.
Yeah, that's okay.
It'll be funny. So you little jet setter were in New Orleans.
Yeah, that was kind of like what I wanted to talk about. Not necessarily my trip, but just like gays and traveling and living the life that they want to live. Because I have been doing a lot of traveling. I made it a goal this year to do at least one trip a month, and I have done that. This month I had 2, so it was a little excessive month. But New Orleans was lovely. It was like in the high 70s with a nice breeze every day. Yeah, it was gorgeous. It was really the perfect weather for being out and about. Went to lots of drag shows. 3 of the 5 nights I was there, I went to drag shows.
Nice.
Which was super fun. We did a ghost tour, a ghost vampire murder tour.
Cool.
That was pretty fun.
Did you see any ghosts?
Yes, a rat ghost.
A rat ghost.
Yeah, it was a ghost of a rat, and it also attacked me and scratched me at night. I think it tried to possess me.
Okay. Is that why there's cheese all over your house?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm trying to give, what do you call it? Not sacrifices, but
offerings.
Offerings, yes, to the rat ghost.
The rat ghost that is possessing you.
Trying to.
Okay.
It hasn't fully yet.
But it came with you from New Orleans back to Wisconsin. House. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
No, it was actually pretty cool. The lady who did our tour was like a tour guide before this like particular murder mystery, and she did like a lot of I think she does them as well as this one now, but she did like tours on like Black history and like how like jazz music and rock music kind of originated in New Orleans, and then just like a big thing on how like voodoo and how that all started, and how it was like basically they were the voodoo, like I don't know if you call them witches, I don't know what you call them, but like the people that we call the voodoo practitioners or whatever,
practitioners,
they were actually just like doctors and healers, and then white people turned them into these horrible, awful things. And so the ghost tour was actually more like informational than like spooky, which I was fine with.
Yeah.
I like, sure, would it have been fun to been like, ooh, there's a orb in your photo? I don't know, sure, but I don't really fall into that too terribly much. So it was more fun to like hear the education of like the lure of vampires and how that all started in New Orleans with like basically them forcing French underage women to come to New Orleans to marry men because no one wanted to go there because it's a big swamp. So it's just it was really interesting. That was fun.
Did you see like that building where there's supposed to be like vampires living in the attic still to this day?
I think
something.
so. Yeah. And we did like the La La Mansion, which is pretty famous from American Horror Story.
Yes.
Which was just actually more tragic than scary.
Yeah. Apparently it's completely like gaudy inside too.
Yeah, it's for sale for like $12 million.
Is it for sale again?
Mm-hmm.
Should we buy it?
Sure.
If I won the lottery, I would buy that shit.
Yeah.
Very tragic. Nicolas Cage did buy it.
A little bit. Yeah.
Only for a little bit. And then he also has a plot in St. Louis Cemetery #1.
Yep, I saw it.
You got to see the pyramid?
Yep.
Sick.
Yep. Struck by lightning twice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nicolas Cage will never die though, so.
No, which I do want to talk about later in the episode about weird celebrities too. But yeah, New Orleans was fun. Did a swamp tour. Fed some alligators, marshmallows.
Fed some gators.
Yeah.
You feed them marshmallows?
Yeah. They're trying to make them diabetic.
Apparently.
No, apparently alligators don't have a pancreas. So like it doesn't.
So you can't get diabetic.
Yeah, like it doesn't affect, like the sugar doesn't affect them.
Weird.
Yeah, it was something.
Cool.
And then they're colorblind so they can see the white easier.
Hmm.
I guess, I don't know. That's what they say. And they say they also don't feed them meat because then it makes them more predatory.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. I was gonna say, shouldn't you be tossing like old chickens in there?
Yeah. Nope.
Like Steve Irwin.
Yeah. New Orleans was great. Nothing, no love connections.
No liaisons?
I did well, I like tried to talk to people like in a serious way. Like not I don't know.
You were trying to get a date?
No, like I was trying to like not just have like a hookup, but like talk to people. And like I was talking to this one guy who I saw at the bar the first night we were there, and I thought he was cute. And then I saw that he was near our hotel. And so I just like messaged him and said hello to him, and we kind of like talked throughout most of the week. And then last night we were there, he was at the bar again at the drag show I was at. And I was too shy and didn't even go talk to him.
Aww.
Yeah, I was just really pathetic.
That is sad.
Yeah, it was really pathetic. But he also didn't come talk to me, so fuck him.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Thank
you for listening.
I just pretended not to see him. I was really immature.
You're doing great.
Yeah. Well, I tried to put myself out there at least a little bit. But I did have one hookup with this guy who was in the hotel next to us, where my other friend that I went with was staying. And
so you were staying in 2 different hotels?
Yeah, because they were staying at Marriott's, and it got like, because Marriott's like apparently they build them in 3s. It's a thing because they have like 3 different levels of like Marriott's that you can stay. So there's like the top tier, middle, and then like the lower tier. We were in the middle, and he was in the higher. Which, anyways, it was for a work thing why they were there, and this was this huge conference, and so I was talking to this gentleman, and he's like, "Yeah, like let's hook up," and I'm like, "Okay, that sounds great," and he's like, "Yeah, I'm at the hotel right next door to you, but I have to tell you, I am putting on this conference, and I like don't feel comfortable going down to meet you in the lobby because I'm going to know everyone down there, and then I'm going to have to like explain that like you're
a prostitute.
Yeah, that I'm a big fat slut."
Yep.
And so he said, because you also needed to elevate like a room key to get in the elevators, which is like the nightmare of any slut.
Yeah.
But like any true good hoe, I know my way around getting through that. So I was like, don't worry about that. I'll be over. And I was really worried about running into my friends because I just didn't want to like tell them that I was going to have sex. So I went there and I waited for someone else to get to go into the elevator. And I just like walked up behind him, and I had my key card from my hotel, and I pretended to like scan it, and like it wasn't working. I was like, "Oh, no, mine's not working. Can you hit it for me?" And then I got up.
Clever.
Yeah.
That's good.
I'm a smart
slut. Could be. Are you a spy?
No, but I could be.
You could be.
Maybe I should write a book on how to be a hoe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A vest, a hard hat, and a key card will get you into anywhere if you're smart enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just about knowing.
It's about confidence.
Yeah. He was like, well, message me when you get here and I'll meet you on the second floor because you could get up to the second floor without a key card. And then he's like, so I was like, I just messaged him like, don't worry, I'm on your floor. What room are you in? And he's like, oh, okay. And yeah, we had a very lovely time. He was very nice.
Good.
It was fun. It was fine. It was what it needed to be.
Tell me when to stop.
Oh, sorry. Go back. There. Like a little above average. It was nice.
Nice.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Good.
Yeah, I fed my ego in the right ways. So that's all I needed.
Did he buy you dinner after?
Hell no.
Damn.
No. We did actually exchange names, which is a new thing for me.
Oh.
So
Are you making that a requirement, or is that just when it happens?
no, it just happened.
Yeah.
I was trying this trip to, one, not be a slut, but I was. But then I was trying to like put myself out there of like not hiding behind like anonymity.
Anonymity.
Anonymity. Anonymity.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a good drag name.
Yeah.
Anonymity.
Anonymity. That's got to be someone already.
Yeah. She used to live. I'm just kidding. She was from Chippewa.
She was a masked queen that never showed her face.
Yeah.
That's actually a good idea.
Right? Yeah. So I'm trying to just put myself out there more.
And you don't want to be as much of a slut? Are you trying to settle down?
No, I think I'm just like going through this phase of
You're trying to settle down.
No. I don't think that. I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I am trying to not find validation in sex, but validation in myself.
You are going to make a good cult leader.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See? It's going to happen.
What's your uniform going to be?
I don't know.
Drag.
Yes, everyone has to dress in drag every day. So, yeah, that
Good.
was New Orleans.
Nice.
In a very long nutshell.
No, it wasn't that long of a nutshell.
Yeah. What did you do while I was gone, besides long for my attention?
Long for your attention. I just kind of sat near windows, like wherever I was, and just was like,
Did you cry at all?
yeah. And I'd cry, boo-hoo. Boo-hoo, I miss my friend. Then I just ended up coming. And that's how I masturbate. Fun fact.
I love that for you. I kind of feel like this might be true.
No. Maybe.
You've never cried cummed?
No, I've never cry cummed. How often have you cry cummed?
Today or just in general?
Today.
Twice.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
What did I do while you were gone? Well, I edited the podcast. Edited the other podcast. Edited the other podcast.
Just a little editor.
Just a little editor. I have business cards now. That's kind of neat. Ordered those. Worked on the website, strangehavens.com. And throat fucked a twink. It was pretty fun. And played some video games and worked. And that's pretty much it.
Cool.
Yeah. That's basically it.
Yeah. Well, there was a lot there. So today I thought we could talk about gay privilege. Not really, but, about like, a lot of people are always like, I see a lot of TikToks and like Facebook statuses and different things that are like, what do gay people do? And why are they able to travel all the time and live these fabulous lives? And they're always at brunch and they're always doing something. And
it's because we don't have kids most of the time.
And we usually aren't tied down.
Yeah.
We just do what we want. Nomads.
Free to roam. I have 3 cats though, so I can't really do that. But I can go to brunch.
Do you like your cats?
Love my cats.
Were they worth being tied down to forever?
Yes. Because the great thing about cats is you can leave them alone for long periods of time, like throughout a day, and then they're fine.
Yeah.
They have boxes to shit in. So it's kind of all they need.
Yeah. I wish I liked cats.
I was going to say there's a neighborhood cat that her name is Loki, and she is a ethereal. I'm pretty sure she's a goddess of some sort, because so one of our cats, Ham, got out once overnight and was missing for most of the rest of the day. But while we were looking for Ham, it was very traumatic. But while we were looking for Ham, Loki, the neighborhood cat, since my husband's mail route is in our neighborhood, like this, he knows this cat. He's seen her many times. And she helped us look for Ham and is actually the one who found Ham. He was 30 feet away from the back door that he probably got out of the entire time in our neighbor's like shed. But this neighborhood cat Loki was hanging out around us and then goes off into the shed, and the neighbor was outside and was like, "Hey, I think we found your cat." I was like, "No, that's just Loki." And they're like, "No, there's another one." And Loki had like found where Ham was hiding in the shed and led us to him. And then after we got Ham inside, Loki just fucking disappeared. Like she was never there. Another time I was walking to the gym and Loki just kind of fucking appears out of nowhere, runs at me from under a bush and like says hi and gets some pets. And then I literally look up, look back down, gone. Disappeared. Fucking deity.
Phantom cat.
But anyway, we think Loki might be pregnant. So if you want a kitten, we might have some.
No.
But you got a little tiny kitty.
No.
Little tiny kitty. So cute.
Does nothing for me.
Fine, we'll get you a dog.
I've thought about it, but this is my year of travel, so this isn't a good year for it.
That's fair.
But do you think your cat ran away because its name is Ham?
No. Well, his original name when we got him was Rambo. So Hambone is an improvement.
Are you sure?
Yep. And I'll insert a picture here if you're watching this.
Is he non-binary?
No.
Oh, also?
He's gay. No, Sigil's gay. Sigil is gay. Ham is homophobic. Mm-hmm.
Which maybe he doesn't like the name Ham then.
Well, too bad he stuck with it. And if you look at him, he looks like a ham. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What were you going to say?
I really think I missed my calling in life of being a tour guide. I think I would make a really great tour guide because who fact checks tour guides? No one. You just believe the shit they tell you.
Yeah.
Like, the swamp tour guide, especially, like, I think I would be a really great swamp tour guide. Because I would just, like, make up so much shit. Because it's like, they'd be like, how do you know if it's a male or a female alligator? And he'd be like, well, there's only one way to find out. You roll them over and stick your finger in a hole. And if you touch something, it's a male. And if you don't, it's a female. And it's just like, I was like, what if it's non-binary? You know? Like, I would just make up shit. I'd be like, that crocodile is clearly trans.
Yeah.
I would just...
Here we have Henry, the crocodile. He's gay.
Yeah.
How do you know? Look at him.
Right? Can't you tell? Look at that fucking faggoty ass alligator. I think I would be an exceptional tour guide.
I think so too.
Because I would just be able to make up bullshit on the spot and just like convince people of anything.
Kind of like Max from Happy Endings. Did you ever watch that show?
No.
Fantastic show. The gay character Max becomes a limo driver, like a limo tour driver in Chicago, and he just makes shit up. It's great.
That's me. That's what I need to do. I think I do want to do this as a real thing, but I think Volume 1 should allow me to do one of the trolleys.
I agree.
And maybe like in drag.
Yeah.
I would love to do a drag show trolley ride where like we start at a bar, do a show, and then get on the trolley, and like the drag queens like entertain them on the trolley for a little bit, and
that
then
could be fun.
Get to another bar, do another show, then get on the trolley. And I think Felicia should drive the trolley.
Yeah. And already has her license, so good to go.
I think it should be a thing. But I think I should be the tour guide, and I would just like make up bullshit that happened. I'd be like, this is where a drag queen was shot in the head and left for dead, you know, just whatever I feel like saying.
Her name was Anonymity.
Yeah.
And no one ever found the killer.
Yeah. They're still at large. But I think I would do a great job. I think I should also do a ghost tour in Eau Claire.
I think so too, because for those of you who do not live in Eau Claire, our town has like a trolley tour thing from a local company, and I did take their ghost tour once. Well, it wasn't a ghost tour, it was like a dark history tour, And it was all right. It wasn't terrible. They did do one kind of weird thing, which was show us the house that a very recent murder victim was picked up from.
Was it on Vine Street?
Yes. It was the McCandless. Ezra McCandless, I think, was the murderer. His name was Alex, I think, the victim.
I don't remember their names.
Yeah. Well, there was a college kid who was murdered by his ex-girlfriend
Oh, no,
or something.
what I'm thinking of then.
Why? What murder was there on Vine Street?
So, like, literally kitty corner from my house, when I lived on Vine Street, there was a murder there, and I think it was all over garbage. Like, I think the neighbor was, like, using the other neighbor's garbage can to dispose of their stuff, and yeah, and I actually, like, I left in the morning because it happened, like, a Saturday night, and I left in the morning Sunday to go meet people for brunch, shockingly enough, and I saw this person laying in the yard, and I just thought they were, like, passed out or, like, sunbathing. And so I just like
walked past the body.
Well, I drove past it, yeah, because it was like, but it was literally kitty corner. You could see it laying in the yard from our house, and I whatever. Then cut to being done with brunch. There was police everywhere around our block, and yeah, it was a dead body.
Holy shit!
That is kind of crazy. That's
insane. How am I just finding out about this now?
I forget about it. It was like 8 or 9 years ago.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Anyway, tour guides, gay people and traveling.
Yeah. I should be a tour guide. Gay tour guide.
You should be a gay tour guide.
Yeah, I think I'd be great at it. But yes, I love traveling. What is your favorite trip you've taken? And also, where is a dream trip for you to go?
Dream trip is Japan. That will be mine and my husband's honeymoon one day when we can afford it, win the lottery, etc. Japan being racked by wildfires right now, or recently was, if you didn't know. No one's reporting on it. But anyway, dream trip is Japan for our honeymoon. Favorite trip was, I would say, road tripping out to New York City, or when we road trip to Colorado. That was a lot of fun too. Only regret on that one is that we didn't stay overnight in the Badlands, because that was just being in the bed. Have you ever been?
Yeah.
Fucking surreal. Looked like a painting when you get up and you see all the ridges and the different colors and stuff. It did not look real.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm not sure that it was real. Might have been a soundstage.
NASA.
Yeah. Moon landing. Fake. Do you believe that a moon landing happened?
Yes.
My sister-in-law doesn't. And she has a science degree of some sort. So, Jessica.
Do you like Jessica?
Yeah.
Okay. I was say, Jessica, you stupid bitch, we hate you.
Well, she thinks the moon landing was fake, and I can hear her already. What she's saying at the whatever she's consuming the podcast on at the moment is, I just have some questions.
Well, we all do.
That's not what she sounds like. That's more of an impression of my older sister, but yeah. Jinx.
Mm-hmm.
You can't talk again until I say your name. So, welcome to Chance's show. I'm going to now explain why doors are a type of wall, because I have a presentation about this actually that I'll show you sometime, because even if it's a movable wall, that doesn't make it any less of a wall. Fun fact, tables also walls, shelves also walls. You can talk now.
Wow.
I didn't say your name yet. You still can't talk, you stupid bitch. Travis.
Clearly needed to get that out, didn't you?
It's going to piss the right people off.
It's going to give people a good 30 seconds to fast forward through the podcast this week.
Yeah, I'll probably just cut it out. Ghost
rat. Told you. Followed me back. Okay. Sorry, there was a lot that just happened in those. I don't know what happened.
I blacked out.
The Badlands. Yeah, I've been to the Badlands. I think I just didn't give them what they deserve. I think I need to go back.
I would love to go back also.
Yeah.
But because you're driving through South Dakota for what feels like fucking forever.
Yeah.
It's the worst drive of my life. You start seeing hills, And then you get to the national park and you like pull in and you just look out at this vista, and it like the colors were what was fucking surreal about it. It did not seem real to me. Like fucking wild. But anyway, that's my take on the Badlands. Did not go and see Mount Rushmore though. Fuck that place.
Yeah, it's not that cool.
It's boring.
I've seen it a few times.
Sacred mountain with some people's faces carved into it.
Yeah.
Sad, if anything. But what was your favorite trip that you've ever taken?
Probably my road trip out west that I did
Hmm.
a few years ago. Did like the entire West Coast, mostly by myself, which was lovely. Fully sang through 99 bottles of beer on the wall one day.
I think I've gotten pretty close on a road trip before.
Should do it if you haven't. It's pretty life-changing.
Was it just you in the car singing 99
Yep.
99 bottles of beer on the wall?
It was. Because one, I was on Highway 1, which have you heard of?
No.
It's the highway that, it might even start in Oregon, but it definitely does the entire coast of California. So I got onto it right at San Francisco and drove all the way down to San Diego on it. It's a lot of winding. I mean, you're on the coast of the mountains, and it's just one lane both ways. So
really,
yeah, and it's really awesome parts of it, but really scary parts of it too. And then there was like a landslide, mudslide, I don't know what you call it, on part of the road. So there was a point where traffic was stopped, obviously, because it's, again, one lane each way. So then also there's points because you're on the coast and in the mountains that you don't get any reception on your phone. So my podcasts weren't working and I was stuck. So what do you do?
99 bottles of beer on the wall, 99 bottles of beer. I think we should sing through the whole song now.
Just as one podcast one day.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I did it.
That'll be bonus content.
It was fun.
I think I got to like the low 70s once before. I don't remember what road trip it was. I think it might have been with family or something. And then everyone told me to shut up.
Yeah.
But I got pretty far into it, if you ask me.
Yeah, I mean, low 70s really isn't that far, but I mean...
No, but it's farther than most people get into 99 bottles of beer on the wall before they start getting hit by anyone else in the car.
Yeah.
So I think the only way you get through the full song is if you are doing it by yourself.
Yeah. It's true. But yeah, that was a fun trip. I'm getting really excited because I am going to Europe at the end of May.
Where are you going to go in Europe?
We are going to Ireland and then to London and then I think Paris as well. Oui.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I went to Paris. That's actually my favorite trip probably. Because it may be the only time I'm ever in Europe in my life.
Yeah.
Hopefully not, but it was incredible.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm a little nervous.
Beautiful food, beautiful vistas. We didn't do any of the touristy stuff, but you have to go to Montmartre. It's a church on a hill, and it's great.
What do you do there, pray?
No, you just walk through a really pretty church, and you can see like the entire skyline of Paris from it. It's gorgeous. And that's where they killed a bunch of people. Most places in Paris, bunch of people have died.
Yeah.
So that's pretty fun.
So I should do a ghost tour of Paris.
You should do the Paris catacombs.
I don't think we'll have enough time.
Probably not. It's also kind of hard to get tickets. There's lots of bones.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'll probably have lots of bones too.
I'm sure you will.
I am getting my own hotel room.
Good.
The whole time in
Good.
Europe.
The coolest thing we did in Paris, well, all of it was very cool, but one of the cool things we did was we went to this gay bar that does karaoke. But since Paris is so old, you walk into this gay bar, you get your drinks, and then you go downstairs, and it's like three stories of underground, like a fucking cavern that was just full of gay French people doing karaoke, like older gay French people doing karaoke. It was incredible. Like seeing queer joy I've never seen before. It was delightful.
I don't know what we'll do. we're starting to figure out the fun stuff now. We just booked our plane tickets and booked our hotels as of right now. So that's what we know. And next we'll be booking the fun stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I haven't really honestly looked at what I want to do anywhere. I just know I'm going.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I also think I'm going to book a trip to the Dominican Republic.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Get some sun.
Yeah.
God, I'm going to have to find a new host for the podcast.
Yeah. Yep. I'm going to be traveling a lot this year. So we're going to be doing a lot of pre-recording. Sorry.
That's okay.
I'm sure Felicia's available if you're looking.
I'm sure she is. Yeah.
She's ready.
We'll just have, worst case scenario, we'll have pinch hitters for you, guest hosts.
Just won't be the same.
It won't be the same.
No.
But
be very boring. What's the worst trip you've ever been on?
I don't think I have a worst trip.
No?
No.
You never had a trip where you were just so ready to be home?
I mean, by the end of most trips, I'm like ready to be home, especially because I can't shit when I'm traveling. Like I'm one of those people. Paris did not poop the entire 5 days we were there.
Yeah.
I don't think any of us did because you're on the plane for like fucking 9 hours. So everything kind of gets gunked up. But no, I've never had like a bad trip that I can think of, either on psychedelics or travel wise.
I don't know if I have either.
Yeah. Never had anything like catastrophically go wrong. I think it wasn't a bad trip, but like going to Cleveland was like the least exciting one, I think. But I was there with my college friends, so it was still great. But I mean, I would rank that on the 3 or 4 trips I've taken as an adult. I would rank that one as like,
lower on the spectrum.
Yeah. No offense, Colin. It was great. But I mean, we were in Cleveland, Ohio.
Yeah.
How great can it fucking be? Did go to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. That was pretty neat. What's your worst trip? You got to think of one. Or what's your least favorite that you've been on?
Okay, well, this is going to count. This is going to sound kind of snooty, but one of like that would be up there would be Hawaii. But it was because Hawaii was beautiful. It was gorgeous. I was there with family and tight quarters, very tight quarters. And I need alone space.
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted to, I mean, it's also like a 9-hour flight and I wanted to upgrade my seat, but it would have came off very pretentious if I did that. So that was not allowed. And then I was going to get my own hotel room, but that was too pretentious. So I had to stay in the place with my family.
Was it your family telling you it was too pretentious or was it? Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I was going to say.
Yeah.
I'm at a point where in my life where I'd just be like, no, fuck you. I'm traveling in comfort.
Yeah.
I don't want to be anywhere near my family though.
Yeah, it was really great because like it was fun to make some memories with my dad and stepmom because they're getting older, so like it's good. And obviously Hawaii is beautiful, but it was 10 days with family.
Yeah, I would have gotten my own hotel room. Fuck them.
Yeah. And you like need to like, I don't know where I was going. I forgot what I was going to say, but oh yeah, like you want like 10 days in Hawaii because it's a long travel to get there.
Yeah.
So like it was necessary to see as much as we did see. But it was a lot of time with family. My brother and I fought pretty good on it. And I'm a bitch, so I'll just say it. Like I'll just admit I'm probably not the easiest person to travel with because I like things my way. Well, I don't know if that's true. I can be an easy person to travel with if I have things my way. Never mind. Yeah, I'm awful. Yeah. Okay, so enough about traveling. Tell me about a celebrity you dislike. It can be dead or alive.
Jimmy Savile.
Who the fuck is that?
He was like a UK TV personality. He molested a bunch of kids. Anyway, I was just listening to a podcast where they were talking about Jimmy Savile. So he's the first one. As far as celebrities I hate, I don't think I do hate any celebrities because Kanye West. Hate Kanye West. Never. I mean, his music has never just been for me. but I also hated, even pre him kind of falling off the deep end and being a Nazi and whatnot. I was just like, he is clearly has some problems and is only getting worse because the fans are enabling him just as much as the people around him are. And then also when he did start going off the deep end, like not even before he really went off the cliff, when he just started doing like shitty things and being a shitty person. And I would say, why are you supporting Kanye West? And people would be like, because he's such a talented producer. He, you know, musical genius, blah, 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 blah. And I get that because I'm someone who can separate art from artist. But at the same time, it's like, is he really a musical genius? And then now some of those friends have since admitted that his like last album kind of sucked or whatever. But I don't like Kanye West. But what I was going to say is I don't really hate celebrities because I have a difficult time caring that much about what any of them do because they're rich and not real people to me because they're celebrities. You know what I mean?
Well, who do you hate in real life then?
You.
Well, that was pretty quick answer. So you were clearly ready.
I had that one in the hopper. Yeah. No, I don't hate anyone in real life. I love everyone.
You're such a liar. Well, do you want me to give you my top 3 celebrities I hate?
Yes.
Elvis Presley.
Okay.
Helen Keller.
Okay.
Mother Teresa.
Fuck, marry, kill.
Ooh, well, fuck Elvis because he was at least hot in his prime. God, I'd fucking marry Helen Keller, fucking bitch, and then I would kill Mother Teresa.
Why do you hate Helen Keller?
How can you not hate Helen Keller is a better question. The biggest sham of shams.
You think Helen Keller was faking it?
Yes.
Oh my God.
No, I don't think she's faking it. I think she really was a deaf mute, but what the fuck did she do?
You think the other bitch was faking it?
Yes, that woman.
Okay.
I should say it shouldn't be Helen Keller. It should be I forget her name.
Annie or something.
Her minder or whatever you call them.
Yeah.
That bitch is rotted. She's a liar. Have you ever watched a video of how she communicated with her?
Wasn't it putting her hand on her throat?
Yeah,
so
her breath and throat, my ass.
I don't know. Jury's still out on Helen Keller. Do you remember Helen Keller jokes when we were kids? Well,
no, I
was
remember them as an adult, which is even better.
Yeah. I don't think we should repeat most of them on the podcast, but
I know it's going to be a controversial opinion that I hate Helen Keller, but
I know a surprising amount of people who...
How the fuck did she fly an airplane?
She didn't.
They say she did. How did she write a book?
Pause the podcast. I need to look up.
I'm pretty sure.
Helen Keller.
Helen Amelia Earhart Keller.
Helen Keller flying a plane. Yes, Helen Keller flew a plane for 20 minutes in 1946.
See? Shamboni.
Yeah, that's fake.
That should be Helen Keller's drag name, Shamboni.
Shamboni.
I'm just not buying it.
Okay, so you and a surprising, not even a surprising amount, a fair amount of other people also don't believe Helen Keller's mythos. But why do you hate Mother Teresa? I also hate Mother Teresa, but why do you?
Because she was rotted.
She was.
She was a big part of the AIDS epidemic of she didn't believe in treating. And she also I would have to don't fully quote me on this, but in a roundabout way, I think she kind of believed in trying to naturally heal or heal through Christ.
Mm-hmm.
And so a lot of people just suffered at the hand of her.
And she believed that suffering was the way to get closest to God. So it was good that they were suffering, which is why they didn't really do anything. And I think she embezzled a shit ton of money.
Yeah.
Lived like a queen in her that bitch.
That wrinkled old hag.
And then who was the third one? Elvis. Why do you hate Elvis?
Because he was a predator.
Was he?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Priscilla was 14 when they got married.
Yeah.
And he was 26.
Yeah.
Gross.
That happened a lot back in the day.
I know, but it doesn't make it any more right.
No, it does not.
What a weirdo.
Okay, I'm
And
trying
it's not like he was an unattractive man where he couldn't find a plethora of women his age.
No,
or
he just
older.
wanted someone.
Yeah, he wanted someone who he could manipulate, take advantage of, and do what he wanted to, which is usually younger people.
This brings up a great topic that I think is relevant to the gay community is how do you feel about age gap relationships within legal
age gap?
legal age gaps?
Oh.
Because I feel like they're pretty common.
Yeah.
And they speak a lot to the immaturity of the older person usually when it is I'm talking like I'm talking like big age gaps. When you're a like man in your 30s or 40s dating an 18-year-old twink.
Can I tell you that this is funny that you bring this up because I don't know if this person listens to the podcast, which I kind of hope they do. It should be funny. A friend of mine recently got into a relationship with a large age gap, like a 20-some year age gap.
Cut this.
Oh my God, I'm killing myself.
No, that doesn't
Just make a
mean-
TikTok of me threatening to kill myself. A compilation of me threatening to kill myself.
That's actually a really good idea.
It's just me over and over in different outfits saying I'm going to kill myself.
And there will be occasionally one thrown in of me being like, I'm going to kill myself. Okay, so got into it was 20 years, but they're both like...
Yeah, I mean, they're both adults, but I was like, I have a tangent I could go on about it too, but it can be not included in the book.
Cut this. And we're back.
Age gaps. Okay, so I personally live on the side of like, I'm a little weirded out by them because like I'm 37 and I don't think I would want to date anyone under 25. And even 25 is kind of like honestly pushing it for me.
Yeah.
I would prefer them to be like in the 30s and then like mid 40s. Like, you know, like I feel like a 10-year kind of is okay depending on where you're at. Like if it's a 10-year, it's so case by case. Cause like if you're 29 and dating a 19-year-old, that's fucking weird to me too.
Yeah.
Cause it's like, I feel like 18 to like 26, you change so much in your life then. Like you really are like starting to develop who you are going to be as an adult. And then like I feel like 30s is like you're kind of like a little bit more like, oh yeah, this is who I am and this is what I'm about. And then like 40s you're like, yep, bitch, this is me.
Yep.
You know, so like I feel like it can be really weird to be dating out of those ranges, but like I understand that there are some people who are just like you have the connection. So to me it's like somewhat case by case, but also like I don't know, I find it a little weird.
I find anyone a lot of times it comes down to maturity levels.
Yeah.
And so I'm immediately judgmental. I'll admit this. I'm immediately judgmental of anyone over the age of 21 dating an 18, 19, 20-year-old.
Yeah.
Like unless, you started dating when they were 18 and you were, 19 or 20 or whatever, and then whatever. Anyone like over the age of 21 dating, 18, 19, 20, I'm a little judgy about. But then anyone over the age of 26, like you said, who is dating an 18, 19, 20-year-old, I am so judgy about.
Yeah.
And then someone like way older than that, super judgy. Because at that point, it's like I'm only 29. And since I have been like 26, 27, I'm like, I don't have anything in common with a fucking 18, 19, 20-year-old.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's super weird.
Elvis Presley. If you can't get a beer at the bar with me, I don't want to acknowledge your existence, to be honest. No, it's weird. I don't get it. But like, I guess it's not my journey, but also I can say I don't like it and that's okay.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be better about it's my opinion. Like Tamara from the Real Housewives. It's my opinion.
My opinion is correct though. And I'm the only person who objectively experiences reality in the correct way.
Yeah. Wait, how much of a difference is there between you and your husband?
3 years.
He's older, right?
Yeah. 3 years?
Wouldn't be able to tell.
Yeah, he'll turn 33 in July, and I turn 30 in November. So
the dirty 30. What are you going to do? Are you going to go on a trip?
No, maybe. No, probably not.
Or are you going to have a big old
I'll have a big party.
hoot and holler and
Well,
shindig at the Eagles Club?
Do we have an Eagles Club around here?
We did. It's closed.
Oh.
But we could reopen it for one night only.
Was it in Eau Claire?
No, it's in Halley.
Oh,
It's not far from here.
yeah. No, we'll probably have a party at Saloon. That's what I want to do for my...
In Minneapolis?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's what I want to do for my 30th.
okay. Do I get to come?
Yeah. Get all my straight friends from college to come
Saloon.
to fucking Saloon. That'd be funny. No, that's not what we're gonna do. We'll
Okay.
just have a party at our house probably.
Okay.
But
Yeah. What about age gaps for hookups?
I get weirded out anyone under 21.
Mm-hmm.
Because like I said, if you can't have a beer at the bar with me, like I'm not gonna necessarily
Mm-hmm.
I'm not seeking that out.
Yeah.
If it happened, like one time we had a threesome, me and Tom, and we didn't realize that the guy we were having a threesome with, because he was a football player, so we're like, oh, he's in college, he's like probably like 21, 22, 19, but acted older, so we didn't even realize until we were like having pillow talk after, and that was a little weird.
Yeah.
But no, if you're under the age of 21, you probably have to be really hot or very into specific kinks. And then like maybe, but
it's still weird.
It is
to me.
weird.
Like I have had it happen. I did once a few years back, hook up with an 18-year-old, and it was fine. Like it was whatever, but it just, I don't know. I didn't like it. It's just like that maturity level. Like it's just, it's too different. And I was like, nope, this isn't good. And then recently I had this 19-year-old after me. I'm just like, I can't do it. Like, it's just
awkward.
so weird. And even my friends were like, you're fine. Like they're 19, they're
Yeah,
adults.
it's legal, but it's not like
still,
it's
it's just,
because again, it comes down to like, I have nothing in common with this
Yeah.
person. Like, yeah, it's a hookup, but there's still those like in between moments of the hookup where like you chat or whatever. And it's just,
what?
maybe that's just me.
It's like, why do you talk to them?
Well, I just said
Gross.
My little kinky hookup this past week was with a 21-year-old. Good conversation. We chatted
Why?
because it's called aftercare, baby.
Ugh,
You got to do the aftercare.
I don't like that.
Um,
I believe in no care. Get the hell out of here,
then you're
bitch.
a bad dom. Fuck is texting me. I'm recording. It's my father.
Oh, we both have had run-ins with our dads today, huh?
Yeah.
What if he just told you someone died?
No, he's showing me a gun.
Speaking of which,
Fuck yeah, I want that, Dad. Speaking of what?
I'm taking a gun course this weekend.
And you didn't invite me.
Well, I was invited, so I couldn't extend an invitation. I
Okay,
guess.
that's fair.
But it'll be my first time shooting a handgun.
Hell yeah.
So it's going to start prepping for the trap shooting club that we're going to be starting very soon.
Yep, because
people are actually really interested.
It is spring now officially too. So if you are someone who has advice on starting a trap shooting league, smalltimebiggays@gmail.com.
And if you're interested in joining,
smalltimebiggays@gmail.com.
yes,
We do need to actually come up with a sign up.
yeah, we need to figure out where we can do it, where they do it. There's shooting ranges, I'm sure, but
yeah,
we just need to find it and how we go about this. But we'll do it. We'll get it going this summer.
We'll get a mailing list started. And then clay for pay. We'll get the jackets ordered.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that'll be fun. Cool. And then we can shoot age gap couples.
Yep.
And then go on a trip after it and talk about Helen Keller being a phony baloney fraudster.
Who else are some famous we're going all over the place on this one. Who else are some famous fraudsters? Moon landing, fake. Helen Keller, fake.
Princess Diana.
Princess
fake.
Diana, still alive.
Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson, still alive. Avril Lavigne, replaced with a body double.
Katy Perry and John Benet Ramsey.
Yeah, I kind of believe that one, to be honest.
Oh, it was like the other day I was like thinking I was at my friend Shelly's house and she has a bidet on her toilet. And I was like, wouldn't it be funny if someone had a drag name named John Bidet?
John Bidet Ramsey. Oh, we're coming up with good drag names today.
John Bidet Ramsey. That would be so funny.
John Bidet Ramsey.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Love that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think of other celebrities that I don't particularly care for, but I'm with you of like, I guess I don't really always like invest that much into them, but just those three I've particularly have had some emotional turmoil with lately.
Earth is flat, yes or no?
Oh my God, I'm not even doing this.
The answer is yes. This is a flat Earth podcast. Can't even keep a straight face. Australia isn't real.
It might not be. Is it behind the ice wall?
No, it's just fake. I don't know what the argument for Australia not being real is from the flat Earth perspective. We have some listeners in Australia, I think. So,
good day, mate.
you shout out. No, don't do that. You'll piss them off.
Bad day, mate.
No, but flat earthers don't think Australia is real for some reason.
My good friends' parents are flat earthers. That's all I have to say about that.
Good for them. You know what?
What do you think about Tom Hanks?
Adrenochrome.
What do you think about Oprah Winfrey?
Fine. I don't have a problem with Tom Hanks either. I don't think.
He does have a hot son named Chet Hanks.
You think Chet Hanks is hot?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I'm also desperate.
Different strokes for different folks, I guess.
I mean, he's good enough looking.
I
Where
think
if he hit you up on Grindr, you would say
I'd
yes.
probably
Okay,
say
it's like
yeah.
don't shame me.
As long as he doesn't open his mouth, though.
Why, does he have bad teeth?
No, he was. There was a while where he was doing like a faux black accent. He was doing black scent. I forgot we have a word for that. Black scent. And he's a very, very white man who's trying to be like ghetto, quote unquote ghetto. Chet Hanks kind of problematic. I think he's since apologized for it. But you know what? If I were the son of one of the most famous actors in the world, I would be pretty weird too.
What about Alabama Barker then?
I have no fucking clue who that is.
Yes, you do.
Alabama Barker.
Travis Barker, Blink-182 drummer's daughter, with Shanna Mogler. She's in the hot seat right now for
Black Scent.
I don't know if necessarily just black scent, but like black
mannerism, like cultural appropriation.
Yeah, she's kind of wild.
Alabama Barker.
She's like 19. She's kind of a little interesting TikTok character. We should say something really mean about her and then tag her on TikTok and see if we can get her attention.
Alabama Barker,
Alabama Barker, you're a real slut, bitch.
Oh, wait, this is who people are talking about? Isn't she in a fight with like Bad Baby?
Oh, yeah, all the time.
Okay, so I have been hearing about this, but did not know that was Travis Barker's daughter.
Yeah.
Travis Barker, I don't think I've ever heard him speak.
You were interrupting me while I was trying to trash talk her, though.
Oh, sorry.
Start over. Alabama Barker, your makeup is as crusty as your butthole, and you are the scum between my toes. You make me want to puke, and blonde hair looks stupid on you.
Seriously though, girl, you gotta tone it down with the makeup a little bit. You do what you want. We support women on this podcast.
Except for you, Helen Keller, bitch.
Except for Helen Keller.
Just kidding. Actually don't know enough about Alabama Barker. She is pretty. Her mom's pretty.
Her dad's hot.
Her dad's hot. Her mom's pretty. Her brother's cute. But I don't know how old he is, so I can't say that for sure. But I think he's like 19. But it's still weird to say that because that's young. But
no, he's 21.
He's cute. Like
he's a rapper?
He's nothing I would ever want. But, you know, like he's cute. And like I can say he's conventionally attractive type person.
He's cute. He's a rapper.
He only I guess he has a TikTok where on his TikTok account, he only randomly lip syncs to this one weird random song. Nepotism. Nepo babies are weird.
What would be your quirk if you were a Nepo baby?
I'd probably get in a lot of trouble for just talking shit about people. I would probably have been in a lot of trouble because I enjoy talking shit about people, but
You
like
do
in a
like
silly
talking
way. Like I don't mean it.
I think you given a platform to talk shit would be wonderful. More of a platform.
I think I should be a talk show host / tour guide.
It's funny you mentioned talk show host because I was having this conversation with someone the other day. They were like, why don't you do a talk show? And then we kind of came to the conclusion, what is a podcast but a talk show?
I mean, it kind of is.
It basically is.
Yeah.
But then one of my friends was like, I think it comes down to the set. And then I was like, well, wait until we get a set. And then it's just a talk show.
Yep.
Should be fun.
Yeah. I think I would get to the hard stuff. And I think I would ask the questions that people want to know. And I think that there's a rumor going around town that I might be Judy Clark in a fat suit doing drag.
Yep.
Because you've never seen Judy Clark and I in the same room, have
Never
you?
have.
So sleep on that tonight, America. Am I just Judy Clark in a fat suit doing drag?
The answer might surprise you.
Stay tuned.
Tune in the next episode of Small Town Big Gays to find out.
I think that's all I have to talk about today.
I think it's pretty
It
much
was a lot, and it was kind of all over the
It
place.
was all over the place.
And I feel like my energy is just kind of weird today.
That's okay. We've been traveling.
Yeah, I also really need to pee.
Oh.
Open up, urinal boy.
All right, that'll do it for that episode. This episode. Thank God it's done. We don't know what that was, but it was fun, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Email us, smalltownbiggays@gmail.com. Follow us on the socials, etc., etc. Strangehavens.com. Website has changed slightly. Slight rebrand of the production company, but I have a logo now, so that's kind of cool. Ooh. And business cards.
Businesswoman.
Businesswoman. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Small Town Big Gays is hosted by Travis Gorell and me, Chance Smith. Our music is 1am by TYB. You can check out his music. Links are in the episode description. Follow us on Instagram and TikTok at STBG Pod. Find us on Facebook if you're a Facebook person. Email us at smalltownbiggays@gmail.com. And for more shit from me, Chance, go to strangehavens.com.
No longer thinking, when is it all gonna end? Make up the break up over and over.